All right, so this is the this is the apple test. So this is the one that you can find this on YouTube in lots of places, and I figured I'd give it a try. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to cut this apple. You know, when you cut an apple, it starts to turn brown. That's oxidation. That happens in the body. Oxidation. Oxidation and releases free radicals, and that causes damage to cells. Pollutants in the environment can do that. Just physical stress can, when you work out and you get sore and stuff, there can be an increase in free radicals and oxidation. And taking your antioxidants is a good way to take care of your health and recovery from those activities. So we're going to mix them in the water. We're going to put the apple into the water and leave it there for a couple of days, and then compare and see if there's any difference. And that's it. And now that I think about it, because these were maybe I'll just put them in there. I put the vitamins and it's dissolved quite a bit already, although not in the Centrum. So let's do that first. We'll start with the vitamin. So Nature's Bounty does not say, I think this is not an American bottle, that's why. It's written in English, but I think this might have come from somewhere else. Anyway, it doesn't say the dose, so I don't know if you take 1 or 2 or how that works. So I'm going to just put 1. And get it out. Nature's Bounty. It's a popular one. That brand, I got all these at Walgreens. Nature's Bounty, I've labeled the cup. I should show you. Bang. I think you can see it. I think I wrote Nature's Body. Okay, so we're going to let that one dissolve a little bit in there too. All right, and then 1 a day. So we're kind of doing let them dissolve a little, give them a head start, so that when we put the apple in, it doesn't have to wait. Okay, here's the 1 a day. Oh, what's the dose? I imagine it's 1 a day. But let's see. Yep, 1 tablet, serving size. Bang. Take 1 a day. Pretty smart, I guess, from a marketing standpoint. Huh? You won't forget that. See what Centrum says. Centrum says 1 tablet. I was not impressed with the dissolving of Centrum. Still looking kind of gross in the bottom. Looks like a creamsicle. Okay, Nature Made. Also 1 tablet. And remember, the dosages are pretty small in these. So you take these 1 a day and you're getting, you might not notice it because the dosage is pretty small. And you're not taking that much of it. Okay, so in the Asana, you got 2 bottles. These are the Vita antioxidants. You actually take this twice a day, but I'm going to put 1 dose in there. But 1 dose is 2 of the Vita antioxidant. Bang. And 2 of the core minerals. So you would normally be taking 4 from each bottle in a day. And you're dealing with dosages that are more optimal, not just based on daily value. Okay. All right, now we'll give them a few minutes. I don't know. This is brand new apple, so I had other apples and I didn't want them. I figured if I didn't buy a new one, then it might oxidize faster. And we don't want to give any unfair advantages. Okay. We've got 5, right? 5, yep. Well, we probably don't need to do all of that, do we? Okay, so you can see pretty crisp. I'm going to cut it in half. That's going to go in Nature's Bounty. Bang. Taking the other half. That's going to go in 1 a day. Whoops, dropped it in. And then let's take another one. And that's going to go in Centrum. It didn't even sink though. Get in there. Didn't sink. I might have to check that. Okay, and then here, this will be Nature Made. Maybe I need to like poke holes in it. And then last but not least, we got some seeds. Usana. And then I get to eat the rest of the apple. I'm actually gonna get some wrap and wrap the top. That's better. Actually, I'm not going to even do that because I'll show you what I did. I turned them upside down. They're floating right now, I guess, because maybe that's an indication of it's a fresh apple. Okay. All right. You can see we're getting some bright down. Cool. And we'll stir it up in a moment. And this is day 1, which today is Tuesday, April. What day is today? 25th of April, 2023. At about 4:30 in the afternoon. This would be good because we're starting to get some oxidation on the one of the ones I cut. This is normal. If you cut an apple, you leave it out exposed to the air, that'll happen. So we're going to do a couple days worth of them sitting in there. And we'll check back. And before we close it, we'll do one more check. It's been about maybe 20 minutes. Nature's Bounty. I haven't stirred them at all. That one is pretty dissolved. This is one a day. Haven't stirred it. Pretty dissolved as well. Centrum starting to break. I guess maybe it was the outer coating on that one. It still kind of looks like that paint, but it's now the pill is starting to break apart a little bit. Nature Made is particles falling apart. It doesn't really have a color. And Usanas are, I haven't stirred that at all either, and breaking apart quite easily. All right. Actually, I think I'm gonna let this oxidize a little bit more so you can see it. That's just a couple minutes after cutting it. You see all that like orange brown forming? Yeah, so that's what we're gonna wait and see if the vitamins protect it against, how much they protect the apple as it sits in the water. All right, we'll check back in.